mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para...
Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the homestand continues with the first of three between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Paddock will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Justin Turner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 2 for 12. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming. And now here is Jurickson Profar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left
and the pitch.
Jurickson.
And D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
So next to hit is Jake Cronenworth. First pitch on its way. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And this is taken in for the second out. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Taylor is there, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
And the pitch.
The center fielder, number 35.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Myers is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. His prior history versus this arm, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a liner, but this lands foul for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Smith brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And now Manny Machado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The first baseman.
Stepping up now, Eric Hosmer, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. His numbers against Trevor Bauer comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's Will Myers. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Austin Nola would be next. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next to stand in is Chris Taylor. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. That's inside. 2-0 for his career in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 8. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward right center. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 0-2 once more is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Zach Rex. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. That'll bring up Austin Nola, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-0 home. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting it, the center fielder.
Stepping in next, Trent Grisham. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Now to the plate, Brian O'Grady. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air to center. Bellinger's under it. 1 down. Jurickson Profar digs in next. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. Nola on second. Grisham at first. 1 gone. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Like clockwork. So stepping in is Justin Turner as we begin the top of the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Nola. And he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, and there's 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 now to Mookie. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So here's Cody Bellinger trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off. They're just being way too aggressive.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hard hit towards center. Bellinger is right there, one down. Next, it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The catcher, Will Smith.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
A.J. Pollock will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Struck him out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. Now it'll be Eric Hosmer. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rex has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's Will Myers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
1-0.
And he'll just watch that knuckle curve, 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Next to dig in, Austin Nola. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Chris Taylor. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first himself for the out. The batter will be Gavin Lux. First pitch of the AB on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Zach Rex stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Justin Turner is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA.
The center fielder, Grisham.
Here's the first pitch. Trent Grisham swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate is Jurickson Profar. 0-2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Grisham, base runner at first with 1 out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Now at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A runner on first with 2 away. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Smith has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Mark Melanson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First delivery to him. Mookie Betts at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower, pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot. Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings up Will Smith. He's set, now the pitch. Tough fastball taken for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Softly on the line to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. We are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. No balls and 1 strike.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped him up. Muncy is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here. Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two pitches fouled away. The pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. So now to the plate, Will Myers. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And, this one's by him to the backstop. The throw will go to third. And, they say he beat the throw safe at third.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. And he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone. He doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2 balls.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Chris Taylor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, 2 down now. At the plate now is Gavin Lux.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Cronenworth is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Leading up for the Padres, the catcher, Austin.
Now the first pitch.
At the plate. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone. A solo shot down the line and right. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here. That's going to be off for Trevor Bauer.
Your attention,
So he'll depart after getting one out here in the eighth.
number 75. Alexander.
Stepping in now, Brian O'Grady, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Smith has got it, and the side is retired. The Padres get one in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's 1-0 San Diego. Drew Pomeranz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready now is Zach Rex. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Next, here is Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Right to him. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Dodgers are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the AB now.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Weak chopper to the left side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Betts is going to turn for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And it's 1-1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Fouled away.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tim Hill claims the win out of the pen, his first. Trevor Bauer is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Drew Pomerantz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.